Hi, parents. I need to talk about a quick update to our re-enrollment process. Re-enrollment has been pushed back by 1 week. So during our meetings, during my video, I really stressed that we were going to have all our re-enrollment links sent out on Monday, January 3rd. That date has now changed. So re-enrollment links will come out on Monday, January 10th. Again, re-enrollment links will not be sent out on January 3rd. It will come out 1 week later on Monday, January 10th. Now, for those of you who missed my town hall meetings, let me talk about re-enrollment very quickly. So our re-enrollment process as of today is January 10th through January 28th. You will receive an email on January 10th about re-enrolling your child. You need to fill out this form in order to get Priority 1 status at Founders Classical Academy of Conroe, Quest Collegiate Academy of Shenandoah, and Fallbrook Academy. So what you will do is when you get that link, you will re-enroll your child at the Woodlands Classical Academy. Yes, we are closing. However, this is how home office identifies which children gets forced transfer priority. If you have multiple children at the Woodlands Classical Academy, you need to fill out a re-enrollment link per child. Once you have filled out that re-enrollment link, then you will complete the transfer request form that is located on the right-hand side of the screen. You will receive this form via Jupiter Ed and Parent Square on Monday, January 10th. The form will be for the 22-23 school year, but you have to get your re-enrollment done first before you complete the transfer form. So do re-enrollment first. You'll do that electronically. Then you will print this sheet and complete it, and then you will get it submitted to the school. So you will submit your 22-23 transfer form from January 10th to January 28th. You can either do it in person at our front office, and that's either building, either our main building or our junior high building. And you can also send Miss Sonia an email at sdell@responsivetx.com. Either way, it's fine. Just make sure if you email it that it is legible and we can read it. So make sure it can be seen. And then now that we're not in now that re-enrollment has been pushed back a week, our office hours are going to be the same as our normal school hours. I do want to note that we do have a holiday on January 17th that we will be closed. Now, I want to talk about forced transfer. So, what's happening because the Woodlands Classical is closing? We're forcing your scholar to transfer to another school. So, right now, when you do all the process I just talked about, your child receives Priority 1 status at Founders Classical Conroe, Quest Collegiate Academy of Shenandoah, and Fallbrook Academy. Your child receives a forced transfer Priority 1 status. Now, this is important because you are above the siblings of the scholars already enrolled at that school. You are ahead of RES employees' children. Now, you are also above any scholar that went through open enrollment. So, let me tell you about what open enrollment students are. Basically, those are new kids. So, if you wanted to transfer to Founders and during our November open enrollment season, you said, hey, I'm going to just go ahead and apply. And then you said, well, I don't need to do re-enrollment because I've already applied already. Well, you really do need to do re-enrollment because you went from, if you do re-enrollment, your child has top priority over all these other children. But if you just submitted a application as a new student during open enrollment, you are at the bottom and you have Priority 4 status. And we don't want any child at the Woodlands Classical to have priority 4. We want you to be a priority 1 student. That you have priority over everybody else at those other campuses, meaning that your name is at the head of any wait list that may come up due to this forced transfer. Your kid would be ahead of all these other kids because you are a priority, because you are having to forcefully leave your campus. So I hope that makes sense. We don't want you to be considered a new student. We want you to be considered a top priority student at those 3 campuses. I want to go over just a couple of more things. As of today, you still must submit your transfer request and your re-enrollment paperwork by Friday, January 28th at 4 o'clock p.m. This is not Ms. Butler's deadline. This is our deadline from our central office. So please make sure we adhere to this deadline. Don't worry, we're going to call you and talk to you. I would tell you to re-enroll, do a transfer, even if you feel like you're going to move to somewhere else. Unless you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you're leaving and you're not coming back to our RES campus, do your re-enrollment. Now, I want to talk about a couple of other things. Transferring to iSchool Virtual Academy. Applications for iSchool Virtual Academy will actually open up spring 2022. Here's a QR code for more information about iSchool Virtual Academy. You can take out your phone, take a screenshot of it, and you can get more information utilizing this QR code. Now, once you get to this QR code, there's a little form you have to fill out that tells a little bit about yourself, but you'll get up-to-the-minute updates about iSchool Virtual Academy. Now, I did want to talk about transferring to more than one campus. You can apply to all 3 schools. So the way that works is you will place a transfer request form, the paper copy that I showed earlier, and you will apply to each campus that you would like your child to attend. Now, it gets a little trickier, and we're going to come back and I'm going to do a live with Miss Sonia, which is our registrar, what happens after all of this is done. So we're going to talk about that a little bit more. But just for right now, if you know that you want to apply to more than one campus, please make sure that you do so utilizing this form. So please, 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 please let me know. Make sure you complete a form for each one of the schools below. So Fallbrook, Founders, and Quest. If you want to do all 3, you have to do all 3. If you just want to do one, you can do one. But if you have more than one child, you have to submit one transfer form per child. And the last thing I want to just kind of touch on is, will I have a guaranteed seat at another RES campus? We never like to give guarantees. However, I like to say that we will do everything in our power to make sure that your child is placed at the right campus. But the one thing that you can do to make sure that happens is making sure that you complete the re-enrollment process, step 1, step 2, and step 3, and give your child priority placement due to this forced transfer. If you have any questions or concerns, please hit us up on our Facebook account, or you can email us, and we will return your emails upon our return on January 3rd. I hope you have a happy holiday. But again, I do want to make sure I go back over this one more time. Re-enrollment has changed by 1 week, so you will no longer receive that re-enrollment link on Monday, January 3rd. It is now going to be Monday, January 10th. Everybody will get that link on January 10th, and I will begin sending out the transfer paperwork on the 10th as well. Have a fantastic holiday.